Retrieve the artifact from fragmented stronghold to the northwest. This should be quite a fight against undead. Whoa! Did I want to fight those honor guards? I don't think I particularly needed to. Actually, no, it's probably worth it because... What's up, Mr. Namoruz? There's only a couple ghosts and the honor guards should be very killable. Oh, look at those beautiful war scythes. Those shields are going to be challenging to get through, though. Verondox. B4. Okay, so they are welcome to try to go for that high ground. And those crypt cleavers are quite nice as well. My torturers, which are currently using the one-handed cleavers, can actually use those two-handed cleavers if they're up against like massed ghosts or something, or massed undead. If I get an angle here. In fact, Lavitsmith can go there, which can mean I can put Onimaru like up there. I need to go fucking legend. Ration your defense. It's 51 is pretty good. Like going there puts me in range of that ghost. Oh, we're gonna need Endom. Probably not, because we're going to act before all of these Ancient Honor God. And by the way, lads, a quick shout out. I need to check the Discord though. Battle Brothers Wolf in Discord. Shout out to Wolf, who linked a mod that I've been looking for ages. Look at this. It allows you to quick swap between items in your inventory. So no more having to open the inventory. Just press F2. Bam. Legend. Absolute legend. Let's see, so Lavitsmith's gonna go in there and smash in that direction. Oh yes, Aegis. Verondox. Is Verondox gonna need to use... No, because Paragon's gonna have to sneak in there to hit that one. But Verondox here. Yes. Resisting, my lads. This is gonna hurt. Make no mistake about it, though. Oh, baby. That damage. Incroyable. Yes. Legend. Oh, that's so nice to not have to open up the inventory. Oh, buddy. Dodging, lads. That was good. Yes. Admittedly, though, it could get a little difficult now that their shields are up. 47% chance to hit. Does 28 damage to shields. Got 1 in 2 chance. Worked. Look at that. Isn't that incredible? We can just keep using Indom as well. Ouchie. Paragon. Axes. Outstanding. Suppose I should disarm this nerd. No, but Aegis is just going to one-shot him, so it doesn't matter. Well fought, boys. Nice. Crypt Cleaver and a War Scythe. We need at least one more War Scythe for the other Polearm user and 2 more Crypt Cleavers for the Torturers. But how does the Crypt Cleaver compare to... So, Military Cleaver is 40 to 60. 65 to 85, and you can swing that twice. Excellent. Mercenary and MK2. 5 to 80. I mean, this is going to hurt his 8 fatigue. It gives him a very, very, very nice amount of utility. And 11 for Paragon. His melee defense is not what I would like it to be. That being said, his fatigue is fine. Let's get some nice big hit points. And what about the other Torturers? Colossus in Dom. Really all we need. Yeah, he's got everything else. Dom, Colossus. Oh, it's 108. 348 is one of the highest EHPs. We got 247. Oh, look at the difference. Oh, but it's the hit points. Oh, shit. Yeah, so Verondox is going to have to be replaced eventually. The Hammer and Cleaver Mastery skill. Touch, a little bit of a waste. I mean, that Hammer Mastery should be Colossus. It would increase his EHP so much. 36 on ration. 90. 302. Orcs should leave us alone. Good. Yeah, we got no desire to fight those orcs. It's not worth it. Hello, good evening. War is upon us. And it's Scourge. We not need. I don't think I need the ancient bladed pikes. We don't need any of this rubbish armor. Let's just keep our resources high. And we will keep saving up. I think let's get this to 50,000 gold, and then we can just spend and trade above that 50,000. That 50,000 reserve will be for when we find legendary items that we can buy. And at a certain point, I need to start hiring and firing to try to find some superstars. I like Lavitsmir's survivability. 25 melee defense is not bad. I mean, he's huge as well. Nice for his defense. He's good for the outside flank. I think I probably want these positions to all be in heavy armor, so we're going to have to replace all 3 of these Warhammer users. Maybe not Aegis. I mean, he's got very good melee defense. 38. But then again, look, their melee defense is not terrible. Look at the best defense out of the 3 Torturers. That would be Ration. Ration can start using Cleaver. That is, unless he needs to go to a shield. That. Job warriors. Okay, so Ikri, you need to sit out. And MK2. Once MK2 is at level 11, then step aside. Haven't seen anyone around here. Welcome to Damage Inc. So he is a superstitious, bloodthirsty miner. The stars and fatigue is great, but he's a miner, so that's in range defense. That's rubbish. Thanks for applying, but yeah, I'll full up right now in damage inc. We'll keep your application on file. But hang on, I need to get into the habit of checking out these rumors. Stronghold. Because we are pretty much in a position where we can clear out most of these ruins. So look, it's day 211. The next 150 days is all about legendary I would say farming, but finding. It's about legendary finding, and it's about superstar finding. Wait, we do have a monk, don't we? Yeah, Ikri's a monk, so that's nice. So if we can afford it, we can go ahead and we can hire more than one. Then hedge knight, because the monk will stop the hedge knights from fighting. Wasn't there a rondel? There it is. And of course, the hunt for more hunters continues, but I don't know, man. Let's stop in at Donnerstad, see if there are any hunters. Oh yeah, we'll take those Unhold. I need their bones. Come here, Unhold. And these ones give the fur as well. Fur is just excellent. There's only one who's going to run in and stun. I don't think you need for an indom yet. Oh, fuck, I left my Fletcher in this fight, which I should not have done. I'll do some whipping. Let's do some whipping. The formation and whip. At 81% miss. Johnny to indom here. Turn done, 3 turns. I can't reach with that whip, so turn done. Get him, lads. Oh, so close. Well, that's not ideal. Of this mod. Gotta be so careful with Anton, he's low level. Nice, good hit. Suppose I could be using Indom. We have the fatigue. That's a mistake. I should have been using Indom. Punch. Actually, that's a mistake. With no armor, I should have switched to the warbow. I want to Indom here because I don't want him flipping me over his back. I want to keep the high ground there. That's the real usefulness of Indom in that situation. These things are impossible to wound, huh? Are we? Off at the head. Ah, damn it. Ooh, broken ribs. Broken ribs is nasty. This shows you these winter Unhold are no joke. And they even go invisible. Ah, and the rookie got a kill. The 3 thick white fur, no bones though. Arguably the white fur is better. Stop the hit point piercing. And then I think we'll switch out wolf attachment. Especially on Levitzmere, his hit points is a real weakness. You can relax for a bit. Get one of the other lads in. Bannerman. Oh yeah, our new superstar Bannerman. He's really? Is there no temple? Coaches. 2 stars. Nope. Nope. Nice and cheap though. We'll take that. Nearest temple. Armorer, Fletcher, Opensmith. Ah, there we go. Ibelheim. Nets, I think I should just buy 1 net, but we threw another net also in that fight. Let's replace those nets. And I'll keep 4 in reserve. Good price for the Unhold Heart. We need to go where? Larbachfester. There's a weaponsmith there. I don't think I need... Oh wait, we need 1 more Warhammer, don't we? No, we've got all 4 of our Warhammers. We need to keep collecting noble mail if we can for the front line. Weapons wise, yeah, we got all the weapons we could need. Lot of undead, and that is a lot of XP just waiting to be farmed. I was trained up. Nope. Whips, we're all good for whips. Warbows were good. We could do with a few more heavy crossbows, but certainly not worth buying right now. This is a best of the best fight, I think. Wait, what is it that? That is mostly Vidingangers. There's some ancient legionaries that could give us some trouble, but I think safely I can put these lower level boys on the back line. But Barwolf, MK. Honestly, I could leave the archers behind for this fight. Yeah, why not? What a great battle this is going to be. What, against 26 of them? Ooh, these shields might give us some trouble. Hold the line, boys. Let them come. Actually, we can march forward. I haven't got any ranged fighters, really. And the key thing is to get people in contact with those legionaries. Okay, so Paragon goes there. Ration there. The manual goes there. Okay. Oh yeah, look at all that beautiful XP just sitting right there for us. When I see zomboys, I see XP. But remind yourself
that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Super important. The Vidingangers are pretty harmless. It's just these legionaries with the pikes that are the problem. There's only 2 of them. And honestly, if they start getting a bit saucy, we can always just use our whips to disarm them. You swing in that big circle. David Smith swings in that big circle. Ah, shot. He just has only 1 stack reach advantage. 43 in melee defense is probably fine. It's worth bearing in mind that the backline is all low-level lads, so they're not particularly dangerous. Probably should have used Indom, but I want to save the Eeg. Plus 10 defense, 40 defense, that's fine. You know what, Verondox. Disarm that nerd. Now, in a fight like this where we have numbers, real numbers to fight against, that you would be better off having great sword users rather than the torturers, but decided on the torturers. They've done sterling work throughout the whole campaign. Nice dodge. Oh, that's right. Gungnir doesn't have No, he must have berserk. Oh, that was his second swing, right? They moved up on him. That was his berserk swing. For a second, I thought some of these boys don't have berserk, but of course they do. I shouldn't have moved Aegis up, but I wanted to get into melee contact with that legionary. But I'm going to rotate so that Levitsbeck can take another AoE swing there. Oh! Yes, get obliterated. Warhammers for the win. Wait, I don't need to do that anymore. We've got this handy mod. Levi just does nothing. Oh, come on. Owie. I see it, low-level nerd. Fucking wrecked. Oh, that was clutch, actually. Well done, Coman. Anton, if he gets hit in the head, could be in trouble. Shot. And this is a good mod. This is the kind of mod that should be in the base game. It's another one of those can't live without quality of life mods for me now. 255. Look at these XP numbers. 380. But it's more about the backline. Look at that. 380 for the backline. 320. 440 for MK. Excellent. And 15 tools, which is very helpful. We're going to need those tools. And Tom the Fletcher. This doesn't matter, honestly. Just got to hit level 6 and then we can get rid of him. Give him a crossbow. You can use a crossbow. Or a warbow. That'll work. 15 fatigue, 20 fatigue, 12 fatigue. This, the Venomman, +3. That range defense is a concern, though. With that 62 at level 3, that's incredibly good. It really, really is good. It's only gonna get better. So we're gonna fight some Shrut and some spiders if we see them. We took another wound, didn't we? But it doesn't matter, it's on one of the low-level boys. More Unhold. Although the armor here is a touch low. That shouldn't matter against Unhold. I mean, they basically use warhammers anyway. I wonder if it might be worth giving this Unhold attachment to the guys who use Nimble. These Unhold are pretty tricky, actually. I mean, I am happy to say that I've got Indomitable. It's super important. It stops them from being able to throw you over their shoulders. Which just, it ruins your formation. It's super frustrating. I can't put Paragon there. That is too risky. Instead, we'll have him sit in the back line. Whip the ones that don't have body armor. But they do, see, I didn't use Indom on Ration. Ow, they do hit hard, as you can see. Oh, what is that? 80% chance miss. Like here, I don't mind if I get thrown over the shoulders, but here I want to hold these lads back, take my back line. These things are tough. And that's a bug, by the way. They go invisible when they use this leap forward ability. It's caused by one of the mods I'm using. Well, I mean, you say that, but like with enough experience, I mean, most of it is knowing when your lads are strong enough to be able to actually take on certain enemies. But also, these Unholds come in 3 or 4 different flavors, and this is the most powerful of all of the Unholds. Oh, come on, these misses. Off with your head. Unhold nerd. As you can see, it's impossible to wound these things. They have such enormous hit points. It might be possible to wound them if you have a high enough base damage weapon like a great sword and what's it called again? Crippling strikes. Ooh, nasty. Ow. Shooting MK. Swinging rather. was a mistake. Now he can... Oh, shit. Take Onimaru. Yeah. Ah! That is the big downside of using a two-handed weapon. If you miss, you are left feeling like an absolute nerd. So close. So we don't have any poison, which is hurting us. I'm loving all this thick fur we're getting, though. Yes, well fought, boys. God, these unholds are tough. Yes, I keep meaning to do this mission, but now I've got to head back and treat that damn wound again. Let's stop fighting random enemies we run into on the map now. That is some skull and bones. We're up to 2, and we got 5 thick white fur. There's a taxidermist. I want to see what I can do with that. Right up the road there. Unhold fur cloak. Thick cloak made out of frost unholds, majestic white fur. It can be worn atop any armor to make the wearer more resilient against ranged weapons. Okay. How useful that is. Bone plating is amazing. Lionheart potion would be useful. I need some more of that. I need to take on Alp and Witch fights if we can get those contracts offered to us. Like one Unhold fur cloak. I mean, Levittsmere isn't that much in danger to ranged weapons. Need range damage to the body by 20%. That's really meh. Right. Plus we can't use it to make large quiver or dog armor or something. That's all disappointing. Well, that focus, Stobbie, for God's sake. Ooh. Oh, beautiful. Oh man, we are just flush with XP now. This is a rough one though, so let's just rejig our armor a little bit. Armor 126. It's not terrible. 106, that's no good. 140, 155, 275, 160. When is that? 126. 45, 130. We bother waiting until daytime? No. Use that then in this case to get the lower level boys into this fight. Well, that isn't so bad. We just fought a group of 34, didn't we? What's up, Duck? Yours? Yeah, Duck, I'm so glad that Griff got his game done. I think it was a draw, was it? This Undead Crisis late game event is wonderful. For precisely this reason at this time. There's these huge groups of enemies, huge amounts of XP walking around the map. Exactly what I need for these low level boys. Oh yes, leave that like that. Let my Warhammer lads close into range there. We'll make such quick work of those ancient legionaries. Quick feed, it's a mix. It's a mix. Some online sources, primarily I would use the wiki. The wiki is an invaluable source of info. And then just a lot of trial and error and making a lot of mistakes. Which honestly is probably the best way to learn. A quick feed, if you are new to the game, let me just shamelessly plug my own YouTube channel. I've just done a episode 1 of my comprehensive guide to Battle Brothers, where I've covered the first 30 days, and then I'm busy working on my second episode, which will go into some more advanced tactics. Then I've got a 4-episode podcast series about Battle Brothers, which is a couple years old now, but a lot of the information is still relevant. And if you're also looking to learn more, then Filthy Robot is a excellent resource as well. His content is excellent. It's so good. Now going near, actually, if you wait here, and one of these nerds, are they even going to move into range there? It's like no. Oh, so close. I need to disarm these nerds. Art. I'm trying to think back when I first started playing. Because I did get, well, I mean, I did struggle a lot in the beginning. I think my first 300 hours were not very productive, but I just, I wasn't learning from my mistakes. I kept making the same mistake over and over again. I must admit, I forgot that those legionaries have rotation. I thought I could stay stuck to those two there. Apparently not. Our biggest weakness, shields. Get wrecked. I think the Chorfs actually won their game. I haven't got a response yet from William Slayer, but I'm hoping to play my game tomorrow night. Yeah. It's going to be scary. William Slayer is undead, and one of my blitzers is missed next game, so I'm going to have one block on the field. Then again, I don't expect to be throwing all that many blocks. Owie! But who just got hit with the hammer? Was that one? Oh, right, yeah. Quickly, we're talking about Blood Bowl. We've got a little Blood Bowl viewer league going. You know, these fucking legionaries are annoying the shit out of me. Did I decapitate? It is a miss. Are we? Yes, Gungnir. Got. Oh, fuck these things, man. God, they're the worst. Probably should have recovered there. Oh. She's not familiar with Necromunda. Should actually look it up. No, I shouldn't. I'm already playing way too many games. Necromunda, is that like a follow-up to Mordheim? This is such a first world problem, but there's so many games and so little time to play them all. Ooh. Have to check that out. It's a pity they made a new game rather than, you know, making Mordheim even better, because there's so much that could have been done to make it better, but as they are done with it, and that's understandable. We need to drop a few things here. What is worth the least of this stuff here? That is worth a lot. $226, that's worth. 5. Get out of here. Cax nerd. Level ups, maybe? 2 level ups. This is what I'm talking about. God, that's dreadful. But that's a max roll on the resolve, so we'll take that. Oh, right. It's the Alp trophy necklace. 15 Warhammer. Recover. A light armor user, Warhammer. Hammer mastery will take much later on. He's going to be on the back line until he's level 11, so. Cover. I should have taken the defense there. I should have taken. Well. I'll have more time. It's fun. My human mercenaries warband was going quite well until I ran into that stupid story mission where you got to fight all of the succubi. And I just had no way of knowing before you do the mission that if you don't have mental resist charms on everybody, you're just going to lose the mission. It just triggered me so hard. Pissed me off. But my Skaven warband, I think, is well, it's kind of built to deal with exactly that mission. With all of its dodge, so I hope it'll go well. Do we have another noble male, I wonder? Just search for Comprehensive Guide and Battle Brothers and it should turn up on YouTube. Stobbie's Comprehensive Guide. The eternal question between bone plates or wolf. The bone plates are better. Well, I suppose the answer to that question is it depends on what's hitting you, but right. Now faffing about. Let's go complete this cocking mission. Who is carrying bandages? Should be Coman. But Iron Will, we've got bandages. Another Iron Will there. Really what Coman should be carrying is a Lionheart potion, but we don't have one. Dog check. Plenty dogs. Do these lads need these Alp necklaces? I think they actually do. Well, except for Emmanuel. Yeah, 50, that's fine. But someone on the outside flank is, I think, better off. The Alp necklace, the extra morale. Find the 55 dogs and falcons. Dog. Okay, carry a dog. Yeah, the new lads, the low-level lads, should be using these necklaces to boost their morale. Resolve, not morale. Okay, quick trip to the training hall, and we will. Reavers and Warhounds. No, they're going to leave us alone. I should be farming Reavers for their throwing weapons, but for that, oh shit, tools. With that profit, bought for 235, selling for 450. It's almost double the price. 386 per thick white fur. I'm tempted to sell that. I could pick up a pole hammer and give it to one of the training lads once they get like level 5. Like for example, Goliath could use that pole hammer. We take hammer mastery. There is an argument to be made for these Warhammer lads to have the two square range pole hammer as well, but I need the heater shield in case I get into trouble, and I don't have the inventory space for it. More leather scale. Wouldn't mind it, but I don't think it's worth spending on right now. I mean, we need 2 more, and everyone's using leather scale. I'll fucking go for it, why not? Yeah, don't need any of these weapons. Okay. Achieve the artifact from fragmented stronghold. 2, 3, 4. Break even. Enough for today. Many Reavers, many chosen, a drummer. That is pretty damn scary. Undead. Okay, 55 minutes. Take a little break.